Hey guys, we're back with the box review on the Monogram Hi-Tech Kingfisher 148 scale, skill level 3. Not too sure how well this is going to show up because all the parts are a dark navy blue and it's not the brightest in here, so it may just look like black blobs on the screen. If it does, I apologize and I'll try to work something else out. My next build I'm going to do is going to be the Battlestar Galactica Classic Viper, but then this one's coming up. This one and the PT-17 are going to be coming up right after the Viper is finished. So I wanted to do an in-box review on this kit. It's an older kit, but I grabbed it for a song and it came with the photo etch, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. Besides that, I'm a sucker for seaplanes, as you guys may know. Anyway, let's jump right into it. Up here, we got the Monogram Kingfisher O-S2U model kit, and made in the USA. The copyright on this one is 1993. So this kit is 20 years old from this pressing of the kit. The instruction has the color callouts on it. There's a quick look at the photo etch sheet on there. And we'll dig right into it here a little bit. It's a big two-sided fold out here. Try to dig through it here. Revell still sells this kit, but it does not come with the photo etch, and some of the parts that are photo etch in the new kit are plastic, and they're using string for some of the parts that are photo etch in this kit. First off, you could choose between if you're going to do the wheeled version or the float version. That's kind of obvious which one I'm going to do. I'm going to do the version with the floats. I'm not going to. It looks goofy. I've seen it with the wheels instead of the floats. It just looks goofy. So we're cleaning out parts, the first step. And oddly enough, this instruction runs crossways across the whole thing. So in step 2, we're putting in the photo etch strut braces for the floats. And doing some internal painting. And for 4, you skip that. That's for the wheeled version. Putting an antenna in there. And then we jump into the cockpit. We're using the photo etch parts there. And it talks about how to use the decal with the photo etch. There's a lot of photo etch parts for the cockpit area. We got our seats there, pilots, wing assembly, tail assembly, and we start the fuselage assembly there. Bombs, wheels. It's kind of nice that each stage is telling you what you're going to do. Float assembly for the little floats on the end of the wing. And kind of more basic assembly there, getting it all together. Let's skip ahead. We're into assembly of the gunners, the gunner and the gunner's bay area. We've got photo etch parts for the gun. and the gun carriage. And then a lot of photo etch parts for the handles and tie-ons and steps for the floats. Canopy can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 sections. You can model it with it open or closed. We'll probably do open. For the prop, we've got photo etch for the counterbalance. We've got a wiring harness for the engine and photo etch. I'm putting the propeller on, exhaust tips, again more steps than photo etch. And then it's showing two versions for paint, a pre-war and a Navy version, and then the British Royal Navy. We're going to be doing World War II, and I've been doing some research. I'm going to try to get the decals and such to match it up to be the Kingfisher from the USS Missouri. So that's the instruction sheet. And here, the photo etch. Our instrument panel there, wiring harness for the engine. We've got parts, the gun sight for the tail gunner. At the top we've got the braces for the float. Bunch of little handholds and goodies and doodads and stuff that we'll figure out where it goes when we get the build done. So I don't know how it's going to show, well, the stuff's going to show because everything is molded in a deep dark blue plastic. There's our prop. There was a couple parts loose. There's part of the landing gear if we put the wheels down, which we're not doing. Here's our clear parts, which look really good. You can get them in a separate bag here so they don't get all scratched up. I'll try to angle these so you can see them. Here's our wing sections. Very kind of thin plastic, but no flash anywhere. There's a little bit right there, but nothing out of the ordinary. A little bit on the tip of that wing. Looks like nothing drastic there. Our next sprue has, I apologize because you can't really see this parts. I'll maybe try and take some stills to show them a little better. We got one of the pilots there. We've got front of the engine. We've got, it looks like appear to be the wing pontoons, horizontal stabilizers, a little flash, but not really on the part. We've got a gun there. A little bit of flash on the end of the barrel, and some other small parts. Okay, we've got fuselage half here. Say there's an old kit, so it is all raised rivets, raised panel lines, but I don't have an issue with that as long as they're nice and fine and the kit fits together fairly well where you don't have to do a whole lot of seam filling. Again, no real flash other than normal, what you'd expect for normal cleanup anywhere. We've got my gunner's cockpit area, wheel parts that we won't be using, some bombs, and part of the pilot's cockpit there. That's the other half of the fuselage. Again, no real flash anywhere. I mean, nothing more than what you would normally expect to do was run around the very edge with a quick hit of sandpaper to true up the edges. That's all I'm seeing anywhere. Except for, of course, our pilot's just loaded with flash, but pilots are always loaded with flash. Pilots and propellers. For some reason, they always have a ton of flash on them. But then he's, again, it's so dark that he can't even see him. So that's the parts. I mean, it's not a super high part count. A lot of photo etch detail, a lot of opportunity, super detail. Oh, one more. Almost forgot. And these decals are kind of showing their age, so I'm going to probably order a set from Binardi Decals on the cutting edge decal set. They make a replacement set for this that I'll probably go ahead and order in. I may set these on the windowsill to see if they bleach out a little bit, but I'm not counting on them being usable for the most part, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and get a set just as a backup. And here we have the instrument panel decals. We have those Donald Duck squadron decals, plus I don't even know what that other one is. Looks like I can't even tell what it is. My eyes are too old. Something on it riding a bomb. That one. So that's the kit, guys, I think. I'll set up the invoice here. You can see I got it off of eBay, including shipping, for $17.95. So, not a bad deal. Bad deal at all. If I run into too many problems, I can always grab the newer Revell kit, which is the same tooling, should I need any spare parts. So, well, guys, that's it for now on the Kingfisher. Say it's a couple builds down the pile yet. I got ordered a fresh set of decals for it, and we'll see it soon as I finish that Viper. So, until next time, guys, have a good one.